Hey guys, welcome back. We need to get eaten. How are you doing, Nico?
Oh man. You see, Tanner? I personally am not a fan of being eaten.
You're not a fan of really anything to do with eating.
That's true. Eating is real boring.
It's only boring if you make it boring, Nico.
Well, Tanner, how do you spice up eating?
I just eat real fast.
But Tanner, I eat slow, man.
Well, why don't you eat faster?
Because, you see, the thing is that if I'm eating something I don't like, then I eat slower because it's really boring. I hate it.
I don't understand your logic.
I don't either, Tanner.
Why
It's
can't
just
you
how
eat
I
faster?
am. I don't know, because I gotta chew my bites a lot so I don't choke.
Pathetic.
How's that pathetic?
Chewing is for girls.
Yeah?
Yep.
Tanner just swallows.
Welp.
Well, what, Tanner?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing, dude.
No?
Man, he agreed to let us go into his mouth pretty quickly, if you ask me. He's a bit too eager.
Yeah, I don't trust that.
Yeah.
He's not wild about it either.
I don't know. It was a 3-second conversation and he immediately went down and opened his mouth. He's clearly just ready and willing for it.
So will there be monsters inside of him?
I think so. I can't... honestly, for whatever reason, I don't remember any of this, later game stuff.
Huh. Were you just less engaged at this point?
I don't think so.
No?
It's like how with a TV show you usually remember the really early episodes, but not necessarily the later ones. You know what I mean?
I do not know what you mean now.
Oh, well. Here we go.
Time for your root canal.
Yeah, there's a seagull in there.
Whoa. It's getting mighty dark.
Yeah, it's real dark in here.
He's scrunching you up.
Yep.
Oof. This reminds me too much of David's search history.
Gross.
I know, right?
You didn't need to say that. I didn't
not?
need to hear it.
Tanner, the people need to know the truth, though.
The truth.
Yeah.
Belly of the beast.
Oh boy.
Alright, let's go find Mimir's eye. You know what, now that I think about it, there are definitely monsters in here.
How did they get in here?
I guess he ate them.
Huh. How could they still live in such a place?
What does a snake this big eat anyway?
Apparently statues.
Yeah. He does have a weirdly large amount of rock in his stomach, so...
Oh man, yeah, look at that. Why does he do such a thing?
Who knows?
Did you just press a button to make your son touch the acid?
He grabbed some gold.
Ah. Tanner, did you ever watch The Never-Ending Story?
No.
There's a house in here?
Where's the statue? Is that the hammer of the statue? I don't know.
Well anyway, in The Never-Ending Story there is a race of creatures who eat rock. They're big ol' ugly beasts.
They eat nothing but rock?
Yeah, they just eat rocks.
What's the plot of Never-Ending Story?
Oh, it's been so long since I've seen that movie. In the first movie I remember the least. The second one I remember way better. But as far as I remember in the first movie, there's a boy who encounters rock monsters who eat rocks at one point.
What was the point of climbing up here?
No idea.
Oh, I see.
Alright. Then he runs through a forest for a while, His horse gets stuck and he has to abandon it.
This child owns a horse?
Yeah. He rides on a big white dragon. There are lasers that almost kill him. And that's about it. That's as much of a never-ending story as I can remember.
It seems like it had an ending.
It sure did.
Wait, so is the whole plot like him trying to escape from this crazy hellscape or whatever?
No, that's the plot of the second movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
How can you have two never-ending stories?
Well, in the first movie, that guy just lives in that world. In the second one, a kid gets transported to that world.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's like their king or something? I don't know.
They what?
Yeah, I don't remember too much about it. I do remember that there are these big beetle-like men who reminded me of, like, the monsters in Power Rangers.
Sure. Well,
yeah.
What are those called? I've never seen Power Rangers. They're called, like, Gumbies or something, right?
I mean, you've seen, like, what the bad guys look like in Power Rangers, right?
No.
They're just, like, these big dudes in suits. That's why I never watched Power Rangers. That's why I never watched it, because, like, it looks stupid. But hey, people love it.
And that was actually pretty quick to find his eyeball.
Oh, wow. That was quick.
Yeah.
Look at that.
What I want to know is, why does he have a metal eyeball?
I mean, why was he part of a tree, Tanner?
You know, good point.
Let's see. Power Rangers enemies. So, Tanner.
What are they called? They're like Gumbies or something, right? Gumbos?
Not entirely sure. This guy's called... It's not actually the same way he's called. This guy here is Matty Mott. Here you go.
They're real dumb looking.
Yeah, they are real dumb looking. Those were what the kid was running from in the never-ending story. He pushed one into some water and it melted.
Oh.
Yeah. Then he climbed a big tower. There was an evil woman who moved at the speed of darkness, which they stated is faster than the speed of light.
Wow.
Yeah.
But darkness is the absence of light, Nico.
I mean, you know. You know how things go, man.
I sure do.
Yup. I think the big white dragon from the first movie also died in that one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dude, the snake's, like, bucking and bronking or something.
Oh, no.
Sure kicking the knackers, bruh.
Oh, no. Is, what's-his-face beating up the snake?
Yeah, I think so, but I want to know how he's doing that. Can he fly?
I mean, he's got a dragon, right?
Oh, that's a good point. Well, I thought we'd, like, mess that dragon up.
Yeah, we cut up its wings quite a bit, but...
I feel like, the way... the way Baldur gets around is the same way the Hulk gets around, where he just does really big jumps everywhere.
Ooh, okay, now we're not silhouettes anymore.
Yep. Hey, here we are.
Oh. I don't think your boy would survive that.
Boy.
Oh.
He was right in front of you.
He did survive it.
We did it. I mean, Snake's heavily injured and or dead, but we did it.
Oh, well. That snake was a bad guy anyway.
Was he?
Probably.
They really faked us out in this game. In all those trailers, they would show the snake, but never show him talking, and we were like, dude, we get to fight the giant snake? That's crazy. And then it never happened.
Nope.
Wow, a bird. Oh my gosh.
It's Freya.
Wow. Is that a new look?
Maybe? I don't really remember what she looked like before.
Me either. Is it just me, or does Freya kind of look like Aloy?
Aloy?
It might just be the hair. It's probably just the hair.
Aloy,
you know Aloy, right?
She's a chick from Horizon, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I can see where you're getting that from.
Ooh, wee, Rick. I don't know why I'm so tired right now, dude.
It's 'cause you're staying up too late playing all these video games.
I am staying up pretty late, but I wasn't playing video games.
Dude, I can't. Tried staying up late last night like I normally do, but I just can't anymore.
How late?
I only was up until like 12:30.
Hmm.
Cause like I just gotta wait. Oh no.
Look how intimidating he is.
He looks angry. Yup.
Little did
He
he
was
know
the
we
one
were
hurting
inside
Ed.
the big snake.
Tanner, what do you think you have cost him?
I don't know. I mean, you know, he can't feel or anything. He can't die. So I feel like no matter what we do to him, it's really only a minor inconvenience. Right?
I mean, I guess so. But now he wants to kill his mother.
Like, what could we really do to him that's that much of a big deal, relatively speaking?
Gee, I don't know, man. I just don't know. I guess we could, like, encase him in something so he'll just be stuck forever. Like cement.
Yep. I mean, like, I will always stand by that cement is just the ultimate defense against gods and unstoppable immortal beings.
Yeah, man.
You know, it's like the Juggernaut, you know, his power is he can make infinite momentum or whatever, but if you just encase him in cement, he can't start moving.
But how will you trap him in the first place to do that?
Tripwire.
Yeah?
Yeah. That'll work.
You think he'll stay around long enough to be encased in cement, though?
Well, we just have to set it up so that we have some cement on hand. Like, he's real heavy. He's not strong or whatever. He still has to work to stand up. And we're doing the fights.
Hooray. Here we go. Final boss of the game. Good old Balder. This is it. This is where everything comes to an end. Oh, what's up with the shocky face?
I think that was just from the lightning arrows.
Oh, okay. That makes way more sense now.
Freya, don't try to stop me. You can't cut through that, boy. That's magic vines. Now, I know you didn't know this, but Freya has stated that one of her curses was that she literally can't harm anyone with her powers. I feel like restraining someone is tantamount to harm.
I mean, as long as she isn't restraining them hard enough to the point where it causes them harm. You know? Because, like, you could...
Oh, we figured it out. That's right.
You can feel once more.
We did it.
It's
See,
so
now what I don't
painful.
understand is why do we have to kill him after this? He'd probably be just fine leaving.
Why is Freya mad about that?
Because she doesn't want him to die.
Oh.
That's her whole thing. Or does he start the fight all over again?
Oh no.
Oh, he does. Why does he want to keep fighting?
Oh no, man.
He can feel again. He can just leave.
Who is Big
What?
Man?
That's the giant. Freya, I guess, can do this.
Alright.
She seems to have an incredibly obscure set of powers and can do just about whatever she wants.
In the quiver strap, yes. Mistletoe harmed him.
Freya said it was wicked.
He's more than harmed. The spell is broken.
Wait, what did he punch?
The mistletoe arrow,
Oh.
right? Because he's weak to mistletoe.
Yeah, he's only weak to mistletoe.
But they did do it different in this game where touching mistletoe breaks the curse.
Okay.
So, now he can be harmed by anything we want.
So is he unaware of this, that mistletoe would harm him then? Or?
I mean, if he were aware of it, he would have broken the curse a long time ago.
Huh. Has he just never encountered mistletoe all this time? Because I don't think it's all that rare.
I mean, I don't know. I've rarely ever seen mistletoe, so...
Not even on Christmas? When a girl comes up to you, waves some mistletoe in front of you, and wants a smooch?
I've probably seen it at Christmas, but that's literally the only day of the year I would see it, right?
I mean, I guess so.
Don't do it, Freya. Oof.
So when the giant is, like, smashing down, is that attack harming you at all? Or is it just, like...
I think it is.
That sounds like she's causing harm to you to me.
That's a good point.
I guess maybe it doesn't count, though, because she's doing it through something else.
Yeah, maybe.
Although it looked like it just kind of pushed you back, it didn't actually do damage.
Maybe that's what's happening. Ooh, he's real mad. I feel like Baldur's got an equally obscure set of powers.
Yeah.
Like, he can shoot ice, I guess? Keep shooting, boy.
Bored. Tanner, would you ever take your son shooting?
Maybe if you want to. I'm not a big fan of guns.
Yeah. What if you found out he was smoking cigarettes, though?
That doesn't even make sense. Why would I take him shooting if I found out he was smoking cigarettes?
No, but like, just in general, what would you do if you found out he was smoking cigarettes? Would you tell him to keep puffing?
Kick his
boy?
ass.
Tanner, no, it's child abuse. We're not
It's
allowed
not
to do
if it's
that.
my child. I feel like I'm
that's how it
losing
works,
this
man.
fight.
It kind of seems that way. You're at half health, he's at considerably more than half health. Well, you know what, Tanner? You're probably gonna come through. You're the hero after all. So I'm sure you'll win at the end.
Absolutely. Am I the hero?
Probably. I mean, do you think Baldur's the hero of this story, Tanner? Game theory, Baldur is actually the hero of God of War.
I mean, he's definitely an unfortunate victim. Oof. That was the wrong time to go in for an attack.
His mother just wanted to protect him.
And he didn't want it. What the heck, he missed.
Well, I mean, you know how it is, man. When you're a kid and your mom is doing something to help you, but you're like, I don't want it. Like when you go in to get your shots, it's all for the best, but you're a kid and you don't understand. That's probably what this situation was too.
But being immortal wasn't what was best. His mom was like objectively wrong.
Nah. She seems like she knew what she was doing. She seems like she just wanted to do the best thing for her son. But Baldur's over here being like, no, I don't care. I want to be mortal.
He does want to be mortal, but like, you know, what's wrong with that?
It's probably just a phase though, you know.
It's probably been a phase for a couple 100 years.
Do it, Tanner. Oh no, did you do it or no?
I did do it, but
Okay.
that seemed to do more harm to me than to him, really.
Hey, there's the boy. Oh, now he has fire powers.
Yeah, now he has fire power. Why? She can do this too? What are her powers?
She certainly seems like she's hurting you a lot. Oh, Freya,
Good
why?
Lord. I think I need to use the axe on him.
Okay. Makes sense. Ruh-roh. Ah, you took care of it though. So it's all good. So Tanner, riddle me this. Earlier we were talking about Superman, which made me start thinking about like all the DC movies. And so like, I feel like it's just a fact at this point that the Marvel movies are considerably better than DC ones.
Yes.
So Tanner, if you got the chance to make a movie for DC, what would it be about?
Like what character?
Just everything, Tanner. Give me all the knowledge you got for it.
It'd be about the Question
Okay.
and,
What would the story for this movie be, Tanner?
it'd be like kind of a spy movie where he is... Oh, wow.
That seemed awfully harmful.
Yeah. I can't think right now, dude. I'm
No,
in the
you
middle of
can't.
a boss fight. You gotta choose better times to ask me questions.
I mean, look, Tanner, you gotta be able to multitask.
How about you multitask?
What do you mean?
You know multitasking isn't real.
Multitasking's fine. You can multitask if you're good enough. How about
I don't
this?
know. It won't really be a superhero movie. It'd be about the Question. It'd kind of just be a detective movie.
Okay. So Tanner, who do you want to play the Question?
Well, are there any actors who have no face?
I mean, you just have to CGI that part, man.
No, but I want it to be authentic.
You know, Tanner, not that I know of.
Well, if you had to make a DC movie, what would it be, Nico?
I don't know enough about DC, though.
It doesn't matter.
I guess, let's get a movie in here that's just... Oh man, let's get... No, dang it. That was Marvel. Never mind. Let's get a movie in here that's all about the Green Goblin, who's also Marvel.
Yeah.
However, let's have the Green Goblin be fighting Squirrel Girl, who's
That's
also
still
from
Marvel.
Marvel.
What do you...
However,
Is this a bit, or
it's
do you
being-
actually not know the
it's-
difference
however,
between DC
Tanner-
and Marvel characters?
Tanner, it's being refereed by Super Friends' version of Aquaman. And the whole fight takes place underwater.
You mean Neymar? The Submariner?
It's just Aquaman, Tanner. But it's the exact version of Aquaman from the TV show Super Friends.
Super Friends is... Wait. What the heck was that group of people with Spider-Man called? Weren't they also called Super Friends?
They might have been. I know that the Super Friends was a TV show, though. It had Aquaman, had Wonder Woman, Superman, and Batman in it, Tanner. And that was the show that started the whole thing about how Aquaman sucks. So I just want a really gritty movie that's just realistic, got the top of the line CGI, but I also want just the same animation as from Super Friends, just for Aquaman. And he's refereeing this fight between the Green Goblin and Squirrel Girl. That is the kind of...
If you were to make an actual DC movie, what would it be?
That was that, Tanner.
That's not DC movie.
It has Aquaman in it.
That doesn't mean anything.
You don't get to see any of the fight take place. It's just a real... It's a close-up on Aquaman's face.
This answer sucks, Nico.
You're just hearing about what he thinks of the fight, Tanner. You're hearing the fight through his mind. It would be an amazing film. 3.5 hours. Everyone would love it. It would pull DC back from whence it came. From this big old pit that it's dug itself up in.
I mean, they're not doing too badly, you know.
Well, yeah, because, like, you know, everyone's still going to watch their movies. People just aren't going to like them. However, I suppose if we needed a real answer, I'd be down with a Blue Beetle movie.
That could be interesting, maybe-ish.
Why maybe-ish, Tanner? Is Blue Beetle not rad AF, as the kids say?
Blue Beetle's okay.
Just okay, huh? Better watch out for those hardcore Blue Beetle fans out there, Tanner. They'll get awfully miffed at ya. Or you know what? Would also be great is just like a good Green Lantern movie. That would be nice. Ooh boy. Freya isn't doing too much to interject at this point.
Yeah, no, she's not. She's really staying out of it for some reason.
Yeah, I guess she just gave up.
Yeah. Dude, you think for the sequel to this game they'll pull like a Walking Dead and have us play as Arceus?
That would be cool. I'd like that. Except, you know, he's also a mean boy who people don't like. Because he's too angsty for me.
Yeah. He is pretty angsty. Dude, he figured out how to talk to the snake.
Or...
Man, that snake can move pretty fast when he wants to.
Yeah.
Wow. What was the rest of this game where he was like... "Mrrr"?
I mean, he just didn't care, man. There wasn't any
not.
sense of urgency before. Gotta say, that was pretty rad seeing that snake engulf the giant's head.
Yeah, it was cool.
Ooh, do you get to make a choice at the end, Tanner?
No.
Oh.
There's no choices in these games.
Oh.
What do you mean you don't need our protection? You supposedly can't hurt people.
And besides, Freya, the way you get around, you need protection more than anyone else.
Do you even see what you're wearing right now? You deserve to be attacked by your son.
Tanner, no.
Oh no. A touching mother-son moment.
Where he's gonna attempt to kill her.
Yeah, probably.
Fury in my life. I was just trying to protect you. I've made mistakes. I know. But you're free now. You have what you want. Try to find forgiveness.
If she recognizes making him immortal was a mistake, why didn't she unimmortal him way before now?
I don't know, Tanner. Did she know that mistletoe was the thing?
Yeah,
Okay.
she burned those arrows earlier, remember?
What arrows did she burn?
The mistletoe arrows.
Oh, did we have some before?
Good lord.
Paid.
Where do you think we got the other mistletoe arrow? The one he punched.
Ah, so she missed one of them?
But if that alone.
No, we had already turned it, Preos had used it to repair the quiver strap, remember?
No.
I don't think you're even looking at the screen while we're playing this game, dude. Like, good lord.
I'm looking at him, just not absorbing any of the information.
I gotta say, the more I think about it, I can blame Baldur less and less for what he's doing. This is clearly everyone around him's fault. Like, just crappy stuff keeps happening to him. For really no reason.
I mean, now he's just trying to murder his mother, though.
I don't blame him, though. Like, she really gave him the short end of the stick.
Tanner, would you try to do this if your mother made you immortal?
Probably not.
No?
No. Why do I even care?
Oof.
That didn't seem too much better.
Nah.
Rosebud.
No, my boy. My dear sweet boy.
Yeah, he's sweet, alright.
Yeah. The dude who just tried to choke you.
Yeah, such a nice guy. Freya, I'm just gonna say this right now. He doesn't want you at his funeral.
Rain down. Every violation imaginable upon you.
It's that threat or a promise. Hey!
Ah.
Old body from every corner of every realm, and feed your soul to the vilest filth in hell. That is my promise.
He saved your life.
He robbed me of everything.
We didn't rob you of anything. You got robbed by Zeus. I really feel like she's deflecting her anger at Zeus onto us.
Yeah, it doesn't...
You were just an animal.
We're the animals, yeah, that's
With
right.
cruelty and rage, you will never change.
You do not know me.
I know enough. Does he?
Boy,
Nico, did you hear that?
I heard a rumbling sound. What was that?
That's my stomach. I'm hungry.
Have you eaten anything today?
No, I was planning on eating some breakfast, but then I guess I got caught up in cleaning my place.
Huh. Well, did you ever end up killing many who deserved it?
You know, I can't say... Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say everything I've murdered in my entire life deserved it.
gotcha. How many things have you murdered?
Probably hundreds,
Oh, okay.
honestly. I couldn't name all of them. Mostly because they don't have names.
Oh,
Is this what it is to be a god?
that's why you gotta give them names first, man.
Is this what it is to be a god?
Here's boy. This is how it always ends. One day you will kill me.
Boy, it does not have to be this way, but I do expect you to kill me one day.
don't know, Kratos so far seems like he's definitely going to be just like you.
Yeah, he's not doing a great job. See you soon, motherfucker.
They're having this father-son moment, and there's just a woman cradling her dead son right next to him.
You think the next game is just gonna be about her taking her revenge on us?
I mean, most likely, yeah.
So, I think the guy who made this game, what's his name?
Christopher Nolan.
Corey Balrog, I think.
Ooh, Balrog.
It's something like that. It's a pretty cool sound name. He said that he has like plans for 7 more games. How many of those games do you think is going to be the Norse Pantheon still?
I mean, we're at least going to get one more.
Yeah. I
feel like we'll just get one more in the Norse Pantheon.
So like we kill off the rest of the Pantheon in the next one. And then we move on to
So you'd let me kill you?
friggin' Egyptian or
Japanese, it looked like.
Yeah, okay.
But either way, that's all for this episode,
Well, hold
everyone.
on. I don't think there's much left in the game, so we're gonna say goodbye now, but we might make an extra long episode if we beat it soon.
Alright.
So bye, guys.
Maybe. We'll see. Alright.
Welcome back to the finale episode, or maybe it's still the same episode because the finale wasn't that long. I don't know.
We're gonna find out right now.
Yep. You excited to finally be done with this game, Nico?
I sure am, man. It's
Whew.
been one heck of a ride.
It's exhausting, frankly. What game do you think we're gonna play next, Nico?
I mean,
Or should we just focus on wrapping up Schoolgirl Zombie Hunter? And are we ever going back to Shaq Fu?
I feel like we'll go back to Shaq Fu once we're able to get Barack Fu,
Oh, okay.
and we can just play a bit of that.
So you don't want to beat the game.
Eh.
Well, there goes our promise to beat every game we start.
I mean, we're already not going to beat The Witness, so...
That's a good point. Alright. Well, you the viewer now know you can't trust anything we say. Maybe I'll beat Shaq Fu on my own time and record it.
As for other games we could play, though, I guess Nier could be a good one to start up.
Yeah.
Really want to play Dark Souls.
I really don't. That's been done to death.
I know, but like, I love that game. Whenever people do play it, they never beat it, Tanner. They're just like, oh man, this game is hard. Okay, later, everybody. It's just always how it goes, man.
I guess.
People know the first hour of the game and that's it.
I'm gonna start playing, I'm gonna record myself playing, Octopath Traveler solo.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you can stop by if you want, but, you know, you never feel like hanging out with me, so.
What do you mean, man? I just don't have the time anymore.
You don't make the time, Nico.
I mean, hey, Octopath Traveler seems like a pretty good game.
I agree, that's why
Did you
I'm
play
gonna
through the beta?
I played through the first demo, not the second, because after the first demo I was like, I'm already in, I don't need to know anything else.
Okay. There were apparently some changes they made from the demos, like, because they were listening to what a lot of people were saying, and one of the things were, they increased the running speed now, because people thought it was too slow.
The one piece of feedback I gave was speed up the combat.
I don't know if they changed that.
Yeah, because, you know, turn-based, whatever. I was thinking in, like, Fire Emblem, you can set the combat to go faster. Like, you
Yeah.
can skip animations or, you know, just increase the speed. And I was like, you guys should give us the option to speed up the combat, because, you know, when you're farming up XP or whatever, it takes a while. Alright.
Good old farming up of XP.
Good old, good old.
Oh man.
That's twice in a row.
Yeah, it is.
That's really weird. I've never seen it, like, do savings when it's not you know, hiding it or whatever.
Go ahead and lock in Jotunheim and we'll be on our way.
So, is there one more boss in this game, or?
Nope, that was the final boss.
Oh, okay.
He's the first and final boss. Wait. Is he the first boss?
No,
We fight
the troll.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, you know, he's the main bad, quote unquote, bad guy in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Got it.
Let me think.
Let's hope this
So we
doesn't
killed
cause you
3 gods in this game.
Maybe we should talk about this a bit more.
We killed Thor's sons.
It'll be fine.
And Baldur.
Yeah. That's unpleasant.
Yeah, it looks not fun.
Yeah. I do like.
Kamehameha!
Oh, that looks more like a Final Flash, not a Kamehameha.
Listen, I don't know anything about the Dragon Balls. I think, I don't think it'll be Freya who's the main person in the next game. I think it'll be Thor. He's gonna be real pissed off that we killed his sons.
Yeah.
Or,
I figured we'd fight Thor at some point in the next game.
I think Thor maybe doesn't care about his sons enough that maybe he won't be the bad guy and it'll be Odin, and Odin's like, I loved my grandsons.
I want please before we continue.
He'll probably just be mad you killed a couple of his birds.
Oh yeah.
Last thing you two need
Who's
is
been
just
killing all my
a
eyeballs?
moment. Why not I wait for you here? This is between you and the boy.
True.
This is between you and the boy.
It's very thoughtful, Mimir, thank you.
Just chuck his head out.
You done did it.
We had to see this.
Okay, so they could have definitely gone to Jotunheim at any point they wished.
Yeah.
Could they have brought us with them?
I can do this.
I mean,
No, I can't.
no, I can't. It seems like they're able to take their stuff with them, but I don't know if they can take.
Yeah,
like,
because
other
he
living
took
things
the
with them.
Chaos Blades in between.
Yeah. I don't know if they can bring other living things though.
Alright, now we gotta find the highest peak.
Well, it's probably at the top of these stairs.
Yep.
Don't flatter yourself, boy.
Nico, can you start singing Stairway to Heaven?
Um,
I can't remember how it goes.
me either though.
Something's...
All I can think of right now is Wind of Change.
Yeah, that's a very different song and a
Yeah.
very different band.
Scorpion versus Led Zeppelin.
I thought Wind of Change was Kansas.
Nope, it's Scorpion.
What song about wind am I thinking of that's by Kansas? Dust in the Wind? Is that a Kansas song?
Maybe. That could be the case.
Why are there so many songs about wind? Well, we made it into the light.
Yup, this is where the game ends. Goodbye, everybody.
No, this is not the end. I don't know why it's staying white for so long, but...
It's trying to push its agenda upon us.
Sure. Is this a loading screen?
The game froze.
That'd be real unfortunate.
It would be.
Let's
I guess
give
we'll-
it 30 more seconds and then we'll investigate this.
Alright. This is so weird.
I want to know why I'm running into so many problems in the recording playthrough.
Maybe the PS4 is just real hot.
Maybe.
I have noticed that lately, for some reason, my Xbox has been getting super hot, and then it gets real loud whenever that happens. So I put a cheeky little fan on top of it.
Okay, guys, we're going to pause right here. Technical difficulties. We'll be right back.
You can still pause.
I can still pause.
Do you have to walk or something?
Oh.
Alright.
Never mind. I don't think we need to pause.
Yeah,
there.
alright.
I guess I
so
just need
Tanner's
to walk forward.
Yeah, Tanner's just dumb.
Did that seem like I should be doing anything?
Either
Whatever,
way,
man.
it's all good now.
It's all good now. That's not my fault, okay?
I'll still blame you for it.
Grr. Aye. He's taking his bandages off.
I have nothing more to hide.
Symbolism!
Are we supposed to assume that the bandages blew off with the wind?
I guess so.
Now, Nico, I want you to look at the proportion of size between your wrist and your hand.
Okay.
Kratos has giant hands compared to his arms. They're frigging enormous.
Yeah, he's got them Street Fighter hands.
That's a good point. Maybe maybe this is an artist trick. Like, they say hands are hard to draw, like, to get all 5 fingers and have it look right, so maybe they have to make the hands look giant just to get them to look right.
Oh man, I forget. There's a artist trick that has to do with hands. It's like supposed to be the same size as the head or something like that. I can't remember.
What?
Boy,
Like I said, I can't remember, so that could be totally wrong.
Yeah, that doesn't... I mean, maybe.
They're supposed to be the same size as something, but I don't remember what exactly that is.
They're supposed to be the same size as the weenus.
Yup.
Hello? Anybody here?
Hello, anybody here?
Check it out, we're in Egypt.
I don't know if I have to
They must have all come through.
click on all this stuff to progress, but...
Opening door.
Might as well. Look at that, big man. They're pointing at you.
Do, 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 do.
This place is dead.
There's no one here.
Lore at it.
So much lore. Not much lore. Here we go.
Wait! Father!
Dude, they had a DNA encryption on that dirt.
They sure did. Oh, this
Dude.
isn't Egypt.
That's her.
It's the mum.
You get it? She was maybe a... I don't remember if she, if they say she's a god or was just a really powerful warrior.
New giants?
She knew the giants, though.
She is a giant.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's us.
Arceus is part god, part giant.
But how?
puberty's gonna hit him like a truck.
Yeah, it'll be crazy, man.
He's gonna get real huge.
Just happened. Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these drawings.
Isn't that crazy? They knew everything that happened in this game.
That's insane.
They carved
This
it.
is your story.
Oh my gosh.
I was not the only parent.
What does it all mean? I really kind of just want to see what Kratos' wife looked like.
Yeah,
Because we never get to see that.
Giant.
she just looked like ashes.
Welp. You're not wrong.
I'm a giant.
That's right, son. You're a big boy.
Why didn't you tell us?
Yep. So what does being part giant really mean for him?
Knowing.
I mean, it means he's the last of his kind, I guess, so there's that.
Why not just tell us the truth?
Mother would have had good reasons.
I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe that's what gives him all his crazy powers he has.
No, that'd be me. Or Kratos. Me.
That's from you, Tanner. You're
Yeah.
the one who has the powers to talk to the world serpent.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I didn't know which powers you were referring to.
Nah.
Because, like, you know, the thunderstorms and the rage, that'd probably come from Kratos. But yeah, maybe being able to understand languages was her.
We're so close to the end now.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Oh no. That doesn't look good.
What is coming out of his mouth?
Looks like snakes.
So I'm guessing that's like a hint at the next game. But when I first saw that, I couldn't tell what was happening at all. Now I see. So Kratos is lying down, and Arceus is holding him, and then is vomiting something out of his mouth into Kratos.
Oh, so Tanner, hold up.
What?
Do you think we'll be able to finish this game within the next 9 minutes?
We're literally at the end.
Okay.
Leading us home.
That's good then.
Do you think we should include this or make it its whole separate thing? I kind of don't want to make it its whole separate thing because we didn't do anything. Like, it's just cutscenes.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
What do you think?
I mean, I'm fine with making this into the episode.
Yeah,
Not-
it'll be like an hour long, but
I mean, hey.
it's
As long
just
as
cutscenes.
as long as it doesn't happen for 8 more minutes, we'll be fine.
I'm assuming this won't be an 8-minute cutscene, but I guess
Okay.
I really don't know.
It had better not be.
Why does the thing freak out when we do longer than 2-hour
So-
recordings?
If we do longer than 2-hour recordings, it won't accept it, so we have to cut it up in that, since we don't like sync it in between,
Oh yeah.
then it becomes difficult.
So it's not impossible though.
No,
Just
I've had to do that once, and I was able to make it work totally fine, but it's a pain.
Okay. Never mind. This is an 8-minute cutscene. They're gonna be spreading ashes for a while.
Oh man, we're missing out on the spreading. Such an emotional moment.
My brain is just doing the friggin' like Metal Gear Solid 5 music where it's like, oh, you know what I'm talking about?
I do know what you're talking about.
Oh, amazing.
Boy, when they were talking about how the giants aren't actually giant, sure seems like they're pretty gosh darn big to be as big
Are
as
those
mountains.
giant? No, those are all statues or something.
Are they?
I don't think those are the corpses of them. I think those are just statues, but I could be wrong. Well, like Arceus isn't giant; he's half giant, and his wife wasn't giant.
I mean,
she was giant.
What about that giant we were fighting against Freya, though?
It's good point.
Guess there's just one thing I don't understand.
What's the deal with airplane food?
Giants called
Oh yeah.
The giants called me. Loki. What?
What?
Hang on, what?
Yeah. Arceus is Loki
Uh-oh.
or Atreus.
That's really bad.
What are you talking about?
I mean,
Listen, he's not very similar to Loki, really. You know, he's got lightning and rage powers, and he's good with languages. What else has he got going for him? He uses a dagger, sure.
oof.
Yeah.
But if he's Loki, he brings about Ragnarok.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
The rest of the games are us going to be ending world.
Hooray.
I don't think that it really rolls credits ever.
No? So what happens now?
Oh, it says return. Okay, how much time do we have left? Can I run back?
5 minutes.
Let's see how this goes. I can't sprint, it won't let me. Okay, here we go.
We may need to do an emergency stopping of the episode.
Oh, there's credits. See,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Corey Barlog. I said Balrog, but I switched the R and the L.
Gotcha.
Corey, you did a great job. Good, like, honestly, this is a fantastic game. I'm gonna give it an. You know what? I think I actually like it much more on this second time through, so I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
At first were you gonna say 8 out of 10?
I was gonna say 8.5.
Okay.
And then cite the friggin' pick minigame, but I didn't have any trouble with it on this second time
whatsoever.
through.
You
So
just blasted through all of them.
yeah. Well, what do you think, Nico?
I think this game is pretty rad.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think Doug McNabb is a cool guy.
I agree. Della Longfish, Axel Stanley Grossman, Yefim Klingerman.
All amazing people.
Yeah, fantastic people. Goodness. Oh boy.
Well, Tanner,
Yeah.
this is the first game we've ever finished, man.
Oh man, that's awesome. It's amazing that we beat this before we beat Schoolgirl Zombie Hunter, because that's by far a shorter game than this.
I mean, yeah, but like, we've been putting like longer sessions into completing this.
Yeah, I
Because
suppose
like with
so.
Schoolgirl Zombie Hunter, those are all 15-minute episodes, so we can like,
That's
we
a
only
good
put out
point.
one per week, so we can just
Yeah.
put those on the back burner.
For my playthrough of Octopath, should I do 15-minute episodes, you think?
I mean, I don't know how long that game is though.
I think it's very long. It's a JRPG with
Yeah.
8 different main characters, each with their own story.
Yup.
You think I should only play through one of the character stories, or?
For the playthrough, I don't know, man.
You know what? Maybe I'll just play it until the next big game that we can all play comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll be what we do until the next whatever.
I mean, that sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Do you think you could try streaming it?
I do want to get into streaming at some point, but I don't know. We need to figure out some sort of schedule to do that,
Yeah.
because whatever. You know, guys, little known fact, David might have quit, maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah. So if he had quit, then me and Nico, we got all the time in the world to play this game.
Hooray.
Or to figure out streaming schedules and whatnot. Anyway, this has been God of War. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys in the next game.
Later.